For lick number 8, I'm going to turn off the distortion and do a little bit of a Hendrixy type double stop lick with hammers. Basically, what we're going to be showing is this lick here. What I'm doing for the lick is I'm in A minor pentatonic. We're covering the second and third string with the first finger, so we get this double note. That can be called a double stop. We're going to hammer the third finger onto the 7th fret. So as soon as you pick the double stop note, immediately you do the hammer. Now you want to really maintain a curled position of the third finger, so you don't cut the sound of the second string. We really want to hear both notes when we achieve the hammer. So there, we really want to hear that double note together here. And then we simply take off the third finger and play the double stop note again. So we get this. Now, some of the fun comes into this when we realize that we're in the A minor pentatonic form 1. All the 5th fret notes are used on all the strings. So we have, so we can any place you have your third finger that will be used. So third finger in the pentatonic is used on the 5th string. So first finger at the 5th fret, third finger at the 7th fret of the 5th string. You have the first finger at the 5th fret of the 4th string, third finger at the 7th fret, first finger at the 5th fret of the 3rd string, third finger at the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and we're going to utilize the 2nd string, 5th fret with the 1st finger also. So where I showed the lick was here, but we can also move it down to the 3rd and 4th string and do this, which sounds kind of sweet, and then we can move it down to the 4th and 5th string, barred with the 1st finger, and use the hammer on the 7th fret of the 5th string. So we get this. And if we combine that little lick, those 3 positionings with the A minor chord, we can get something like this. Now, just to expand on that just a little bit, if we think of, in another lesson, by the way, I hinted at this lick just a little bit in lick number 3. But if we want to expand on this just a little bit, we can use the sliding form, which I've shown in other lessons. The sliding form 5-1-2, I call it, where we go. So I'm using some higher positioning. So I'm trying to get up to this 8th, that's all A minor pentatonic. I'm trying to get up to this 8th position here, this little, so 8th fret of the 1st string, 10th fret with the 1st finger, 10th fret would be with the 3rd finger, and you use those same 2 frets with the same fingering on the 2nd string. So we get 8th fret, 10th fret on the 2nd string, and 8th fret, 10th fret on the 1st string with the 1st finger, 3rd finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger. Now the double stop up there would be on the 8th fret with the 1st finger. So we can do the hammer onto the 10th fret with the 3rd finger. Again, we want to hear both. You want to hear both notes when you do it, so we can go up there, as well as these other positions that I already showed down here. This kind of stuff. Again, very Hendrixy sounding, or something he used quite a bit in his playing. Started to hear a lot of it on Axis Bold as Love album. One other place we can do that to connect this together, would be we have to. It's not going to be a barred situation because we're going to use the second string is going to be involved. So we have to compensate for the tuning of the second string, so we can't do the lick exactly the same as far as fingering. But we're going to put the second finger on the 8th fret of the second string. Put the first finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and we're going to hammer to the 9th fret of the 3rd string with the 3rd finger. So we're going to get this. That's the first thing you play is the 7th fret with the first finger, 3rd string, and second finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string. So that's the first thing you play. Then we're going to hammer the 3rd finger onto that 9th fret of the 3rd string. And again, when you do the hammer, you really want to be able to hear both those notes together ringing. So you want to really curl that 3rd finger. You don't want to flatten out the 3rd and cut off the sound of the 2nd string. You want to let that 2nd ring. And then after the hammer, we take off the hammered note, and play that 1st and 2nd finger again. So we get this. So moving from the one I just showed at the 8th fret with the bar at the 1st and 2nd string, you can get that. And then we can move it down to the ones that I showed previously. So you get 5 of them in a row you can kind of do and connect together. Get this kind of thing. So that's lick number 8, and have some fun with that one.